Sarkozy trial. Former French president faces justice again in an unusual scene for a former president. Nicolas Sarkozy appears in court to face charges that are shaking political and judicial circles in France. The man who ruled France between 2007 and 2012 now finds himself at the center of a legal battle that could cast a shadow over his political legacy and future. Heavy charges and a bet on acquittal. Sarkozy, a long controversial figure in France, faces charges of corruption, influence peddling, and illegal campaign financing. Prosecutors allege that the former president attempted to influence a high-ranking judge in exchange for confidential information about investigations targeting him. These charges, based on wiretapped phone conversations, have put the former president before the judiciary in one of the most sensational trials in modern French history. A fierce defense. But the evidence follows him. Sarkozy's lawyers describe the trial as politically motivated and assert that the evidence does not rise to the level of a conviction. But the public prosecutor sees things differently, considering the phone recordings strong evidence of the former president's involvement in an attempt to bribe Judge Gilbert Azabert. Will Sarkozy face prison? If convicted, Nicolas Sarkozy faces several years in prison, which could deal a severe blow to the French right-wing party and reignite debate about the integrity of the country's political landscape. The case is not limited to Sarkozy alone. It sheds light on the relationships of money and power at the highest levels of government. Conclusion: a trial shaking France. Whether he is acquitted or convicted, Sarkozy's trial remains a landmark event in France's political and judicial history. How will this confrontation between a former president and a judiciary determined to uphold the law end? The coming days will be decisive in determining the fate of one of the most controversial presidents in the history of the Fifth Republic.